Whoopsie, that's the wrong screen. Hello, everyone, and welcome in to Roulette Rivals 15, where we find ourselves in round 1 of the winner's bracket, the very start. My name is Cabin, you may simply call me Cab, and for this match, it is a tale as old as time. It is the veteran going up against the newbie. To the left, we have Rocky, the veteran in question, who's been here since Roulette Rivals 4. And to the right, we have Deadly Muffin Man, the roulette rookie from Roulette Rivals 14. And just to note from Currymaker in the chat, that would indeed be my setup specifically. Yep, I forgot to set it as mono audio. That's my bad. But there we go, you should now be hearing me in both of your lovely ears. We will be starting off in Whittleton Creek, arriving in about 25 seconds. Rocky's stream is just going to look like that for the time being. I believe they were trying to fix it earlier, just before the match, but hey, nothing we can do about it now. It's okay. Well, we should still be able to see what's going on Rocky's end, as we will see that the spin in question is Janus with Electrocution as the gardener, and Nolan Cassidy with Injected Poison as Sheriff Masterson. Here we go. This could be slightly fast. This could be a bit fast. Thinking here, I would presume you would go with a gardener start and just get Sheriff Masterson early on. But then again, my knowledge on Whittleton Creek specifically is incredibly rusty. For that matter, I've kind of forgotten how to do the Janus Electrocution kill, just to give an idea of how rusty that knowledge is. And for anyone who's watching Linux's stream, be sure to wave hi to them from me. It's very fun to have simultaneous streams, so yeah, just make sure. Tell them that Cab says hi. And Rocky will be the first of our players to load in as the gardener in question, with Deadly Muffin Man following suit. Rocky will be climbing up the pipe into Janus's house, 20 seconds into the run, with Deadly Muffin Man still loading, unfortunately. But here they are, also starting off as a gardener, only then to promptly replan. Ah, bloody heck. Rocky will find themselves in the laundry room of Janus's house, patiently awaiting Janus's bodyguards to move, and we can see Rocky's now on the move towards the gramophone, will activate it to lure Janus over. Let's have a look-see here. It might be just a waiting game for Rocky right now. And yeah, to answer Shitman in the chat, Rocky's stream is just gonna be like that for the time being. As mentioned previously, they were trying to fix it before the stream, but couldn't get it quite in time. But hey, we can still see it fine. It's okay. We have Janus in front of the gramophone here. Just need to knock out Gunfer, which Rocky does and succeeds with. And that is Janus knocked out as well. Very lovely. On the Deadly Muffin Man's end, they moved past the muffin stand earlier and got themselves their agency pickup by the bench. Will be moving around Helen's house and will be approaching Janus's house very promptly here. 1 minute into the run. Concealing... no, they don't have anything in the briefcase yet. Oh, they're placing it down in front of the gardener and guard, who are arguing each other about the mole problem. Interesting. as Rocky on their end managed to knock out one of Janus's bodyguards, blocking the way to the bathroom. Let's see. And there we go, Muffin Man has activated the gramophone like so. And there we go. Rocky turning on the sink now for Janus will promptly place down the remote taser, and then it's just a matter of getting themselves the gardener disguise. They will catch the attention of a bodyguard by turning on that sink, but I presume Rocky has a plan for dealing with them. Hopefully. Alternatively, they could try and get it in time. Oh, they're about to enter the bathroom. The bodyguard's about to enter the bathroom, and there they are. Rocky was unfortunately a bit too slow on the trigger there. They were aiming down the calmer for that bodyguard, but just couldn't get them in time, unfortunately. So that is a restart. Almost 4 minutes and 30 seconds real time into the run. But don't you worry. Rocky will do this again. They will do it well. And they have a solid strategy. It's just a matter of executing it. And it's also just a matter of executing it before Deadly Muffin Man can finish their run, who currently has Janus investigating the gramophone while they're in the bathroom as the gardener, making a peekaboo on the Janus bodyguard looking into the bathroom there. So this could be an opportunity for Deadly Man to perhaps subdue them, unless they're opting to exit the bathroom instead and see Peekaboo Janus, but unfortunately gets caught in the peekaboo and has to restart just in time for a restart on Rocky's end as well. So both our players restarting at the same time and loading into Whittleton Creek once again. Oh my, okay, the playing field's been evened now. And now we can see the strategies here in plain view. Each player going in two completely separate directions. Rocky going directly to the house, Deadly Muffin Man going to the muffin stand to pick up their agency pickup. Which would be... I have forgotten what they have brought in as the agency pickup in question. Would that perhaps be... Aha! It's a seeker, I believe that is. As Rocky now subdues the mansion bodyguard in the bathroom as a gardener. A slight change of strategy here, or rather a slight change in the order of execution, as they now turn on the gramophone once again and will patiently wait for Janus to arrive. Meanwhile, Deadly Muffin Man, once again, 1 minute into the run, has now reached the rooftops of Janus as a gardener. Also a very solid strategy, mind you. It's just a matter of execution. Here we go. We'll also turn on the gramophone. Oh, and look at that. Janus is walking out of the bathroom as well. No, bedroom. Janus is walking out of the bedroom on Deadly Muffin Man's end. So this is pretty good timing. As Rocky now knocks out Janus and Gunther. Just like that. And with one of the bodyguards already knocked out in the bathroom, it's just a matter of dragging Janus over there at the right time. I believe it will time perfectly with the guard just moving away like so. Exactly. Look at this. Rocky's in the bathroom now with Janus, about to put them in front of the sink here. This is excellent. Look at that. That is a target eliminated for Rocky. Excellently done. 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the run. And that was a restart on Deadly Muffin Man's end. Oh no! Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, my dear friend. Oh, bloody heck. Oh, that would put Rocky in a really good spot then. For now, at least. As they now delete the evidence after having picked up the picture frame. Has 2 clues remaining and of course, Nolan Cassidy himself. Come on, Deadly Muffin Man, picking up the agency once again. Oh, was it that they got spotted by one of the bodyguards? Is that what happened? Ah, bloody heck. Ah, bloody heck, bloody heck, bloody heck. Rocky is now by the construction site, disguised as a bodyguard. They will calmer one of the police officers. The sheriff will notice that, only to get calmer themselves. And Rocky will successfully get their disguise without being spotted. Very, very nicely done. And thank you, Reaper, from the chat. It was Deadly Muffin Man, the rip they got earlier. They had some bad guard timing as they made their way back to the bathroom. Once again, bloody unfortunate. Speaking of bad timing, Deadly Muffin Man didn't get quite the good timing this time as they got last time, with Janus walking out of the bedroom and noticing the gramophone. They managed to make their way down a few of the steps, but it'll cost them a few extra valuable seconds. And Rocky, for that matter, also brought a Seeker as an agency pickup, and has picked that up as the sheriff, and is just patiently awaiting Nolan to move along in their cycle so that they can then Seeker then and hopefully get an elimination later on. Could possibly get some of the clues in the meantime, but who am I to judge? Actually, no, never mind. I think the cycle is just a bit too tight to do that, so never mind. Deadly Muffin Man seekered Janus a bit earlier as well, and are now outside of the property. They made their way out of the roof and is now on the ground here. Interesting, interesting, interesting. What's the plan, Deadly Muffin Man? Because Rocky is making the elimination on Nolan Cassidy as they speak. As we speak, of course. Having calmered the bodyguard in the garage, and then injected the poison into Nolan Cassidy as they walked up the stairs. So now they just need to get the two remaining clues, and Rocky will be in the clear. Oh, now I see what Muffin Man is doing. They were getting themselves a car battery. Bloody heck. Oh, bloody heck, Muffin Man. And here's Janus puking on their end, getting knocked out. And it's like, I see what you're doing, Muffin Man. I see what you're doing, but Rocky's about to exit. I'm afraid it might be a bit too late. Here we go, about to make it to the bridge exit, as Deadly Muffin Man is about to make their kill. Rocky has finished. About 5 minutes and 50 seconds in-game time. And the admin will confirm. That is 2 points going to Rocky. So, yeah, well, GG's for that matter. GG's. And while we're at it, we have, I might, now that we've mentioned the admin, we might as well give a special shout out to the Reaper47, who's very, very kind and helping us admin here. Thank you very kindly for your service. And from Rocky's pick of Woodland Creek, we now, of course, move on to Deadly Muffin Man's pick of Sapienza, arriving in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Now, we unfortunately don't have any instant replays on this channel due to some, shall we say, operating system issues. Nothing to worry about, mind you. But with that in mind, I will put out a very formal request to all of you to remember to make some highlights, alright? Remember to make some clips and then post them in the Discord. That is just my request. For all the streams, mind you. Because it's really fun to just see all the highlights. It's all the clips that get posted in the highlights channel. And then, of course, the very, very lovely highlight reel that Observer puts together at the end of these tournaments. And, you know, we don't get a highlight reel unless we have any highlights, is the unfortunate truth of the matter. So once again, that is my formal request. Thank you all very kindly. Ah, yes, and of course, remember to hydrate. Let's see here, 1 minute and 25 seconds until we arrive. Let's have a look-see from here. Snippet from your end, I guess. I have a note from Rocky. And you know what? I might as well. It's probably better than just yapping about, as the kids would say. So let's see if I can do this. Here we go. Do it like this. And then do it like that. Well, that looks kind of bad, but hang on. Maybe I can fix it. Maybe I can fix it. Maybe I can fix it like so. Hopefully. Yeah? That looks okay? That looks okay, hopefully. It looks a bit pixely and it looks a bit crunchy, but it'll do. It'll absolutely do. What the heck? What kind of shenanigans was there with Rocky getting stuck on the wall there? Dang. Well, either way, we have 10 seconds until the spin arrives. Deadly Muffin Man ready at the screen. Rocky now ready as well. Let's have a look-see at what we've got. It is Silvio Caruso with the hatchet as the priest, and Francesca DeSantis with a silenced assault rifle as the kitchen assistant. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Is the hatchet by the church? I think it is, but it might just be the old axe, and the hatchet is just somewhere else. That could be the case. My memory is bad. In this particular instance, though, it is Deadly Muffin Man loading in first, with Rocky still on the loadout menu, fixing up their inventory here. This could be exciting. This could be really, really exciting. Let's have a look here. Deadly Muffin Man, starting off in the ICA safe house. And Reaper, yes, thank you. Hatchet is in the mansion shed with the 2 gardeners. Right. It's not by the church. Got it. Right, lovely. Deadly Muffin Man, as said, starting off in the ICA safe house, getting their agency pickup right from the start, and moving on down the pipe to... Oh, okay, they're going to go towards the church from this direction. Alright. I'm very used to it being... You go to the church from the morgue. So this is new. Hang on. On Rocky's end, did their stream just freeze? No, they are still alive. Still on the loadout menu. Okay, now they're loading in. My bad. So yeah, Rocky is now loading in. Deadly Muffin Man has successfully knocked out the priest in the confession booth with the lovely blue egg, and will most likely make their way out of the church like so. Oh right, actually that's a fair point. I realize now why you would want to start from the ICA safe house, because of the gratuitous amount of cameras that's in the graveyard and in and around the church. That makes sense, actually. And in that sense, that's actually kind of clever. I like that. But of course, as we see on Rocky's end, while they did get caught by the cameras, they did go to the basement of the church to then get the disguise and also eliminate the evidence. So, I'm not saying that one option is better than the other, because I don't know for sure how much time either of these take compared to each other. So for the moment, I am just going to say that they're both valid options, I believe. Deadly Muffin Man in the kitchen as we speak here. How do you plan on getting past all the kitchen staff? They're opting to go away in the opposite direction, back to the entrance, perhaps? Deadly Muffin Man, what's the plan? What's the plan? You have a seeker out? You gonna seeker one of them? Because now Rocky's here in the kitchen, getting their agency pickup by the kitchen. By the kitchen. Oh no, Deadly! Deadly Muffin Man went to seeker one of the kitchen assistants, but unfortunately got spotted doing so. Most likely by either the head chef or the other kitchen assistant. That is unfortunate. As Rocky manages to calmer the head chef as they were investigating radio, calmers the second kitchen assistant. Will they knock out the third one? No, they will leave the third one standing. Interesting. Leave them standing to notice the bodies of their friends. How classy. As Deadly Muffin Man, once again, back at the ICA safe house, will make their way to the church once again. They have some ground to catch up on. As Rocky now enters the observatory, the assault rifle on their back, helping out with opening all of these doors. It is 2 minutes and 35 seconds in-game time. I believe they have just barely missed the Francesca timing. No, they have not. Or maybe, I mean, Franny's still there, mind you, and the guard is over there. They're just about to move. Oh, and that's a gun flash from the bodyguard in question. That's the dangerous part about having a weapon on your back. As we have a restart from Muffin Man's end, getting spotted while knocking out and disguising as the priest in the confessional booth. Ooh, Rocky! Throwing the egg, misses it. Guard is by the desk. The second bodyguard has also entered the office. They will make a tactical retreat as Francesca casually has her lockdown, and Rocky will instead opt to shoot out of the panel to the observatory to keep Silvio Caruso inside. Let's see here. Can they knock out the two bodyguards in time that Silvio has? I don't think so. They will instead opt to go back to the kitchen and get themselves the priest disguise, which I believe is a fair choice to make. There we go. No one's here. No one's here at all, so it's very safe to get it. And yes, Para, Rocky did not kill Francesca due to getting a gun flash from the bodyguards, and also getting a whoosh there for good measure. How lovely. As they make their way into the observatory, Silvio Caruso is absolutely on the second floor, I would guess. And Franny's still in the office. The lockdown should have worn off by now, but I guess that just remains to be seen. Oh no, Rocky! Rocky, no! Oh, the knockout of Silvio's bodyguards up on the second floor. It's always such a gamble, and you have to be so careful with it. One side KO there, and it's all over. The second bodyguard will see you, Silvio will see you, it's all just horrible. And Deadly Muffin Man got another restart as well, while getting the priest disguise once again. So here we are, both players on even playing fields, once again. Oh, bloody heck. I mean, we still have 22 minutes and 30 seconds left. Like, we still have plenty of time left. I haven't gone off the deep end just yet. But that remains to be seen. Come on, Muffin Man. You got the egg in your hands. You got the priest in front of you. Come on. Is it safe? It's safe. Deadly Muffin Man gets the disguise. Rocky, having gotten it a bit earlier, makes their way once again to the kitchen. Assault rifle on their back. And here we go. Here is the Calmer that they have stashed by the tomatoes. But they will instead opt to make a pistol shot. Oh, they will opt to make a pistol shot so that they can then Calmer the kitchen assistant. As the head chef goes out to investigate the gunshot. Alrighty. Alrighty. I quite like that. Oh, and Deadly Muffin Man is here in the ICA safe house as the priest, getting themselves the assault rifle. We'll move on up to visit Rocco, Rocky's cousin. Unfortunately, Rocco did hear Deadly Muffin Man open the door with the assault rifle. So they just need to go past. Oh, damn. Deadly Muffin Man is just straight up subduing Rocco. Very, very well. Damn. Alright, so that's Rocco knocked out. And there's the kitchen assistant disguise. Righty-yo. With Rocky now having successfully eliminated Francesca DeSantis and managing to knock out the bodyguard with the blue egg before they could notice the body behind the desk. Very well done. That was clean. Oh, that was great, Rocky. Well done. And there's Silvio Caruso inside the observatory once again and shooting the panel, of course. Let's just keep Caruso in there. Going back into Franny's office to get themselves the mansion guard disguise for some better maneuverability. Will, however, leave behind the assault rifle. Very well. As Silvio Caruso makes their way up the stairs with Rocky waiting by the top of them, just outside the store. Patiently awaiting, with Deadly Muffin Man climbing up those very same set of stairs as the kitchen assistant. 3 minutes and 35 seconds in-game time, so they have missed Francesca in her office. As Rocky makes the Calmer on the first bodyguard. Makes the knockout on the second. Now it's just Silvio, like so. There we go, and keeping green guns as well. Now it's just a matter of getting the priest disguise that's sitting in the kitchen. And then, of course, the hatchet. Right, you can get the hatchet as the mansion guard. Makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. Now. What's going on here? Right, what's going on is that Deadly Muffin Man is waiting for Silvio Caruso to climb up the stairs now. Perhaps they could knock out Silvio and their entourage and then catch Francesca on her next cycle in the office. But that remains to be seen, as Rocky has now entered the kitchen with the head chef overlooking the priest disguise. And don't forget about the 2 kitchen assistants just roaming about. Oh! Deadly Muffin Man! Nice! Manages to knock out Silvio and both their bodyguards. Almost having the second one spot the first one getting knocked out. Ooh, that was close. Very well done. And while that was happening, Rocky managed to successfully get themselves the priest disguise. And yes, they transported the hatchet earlier here. So it'll be a swift elimination on Silvio Caruso. Right? No, that's a throw. Throwing next to the body. Right now. There we go. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, that's both targets down for Rocky. Just needs to take care of the virus now. And hopefully, it'll be an exit. But we'll just have to see. Deadly Muffin Man sees Francesco DeSantis in front of them here on their next cycle. Shoots out the Seeker Dart just as the door closes. But it's okay, they managed to catch Franny with the Seeker, but unfortunately gets a gun flash from that bodyguard. Oh, bloody heck. And they will opt to restart 6 minutes into the run. No! Oh, Muffin Man. Oh. Alright, very well. I mean, it is... It is up to the player themselves to decide if it's worth it to restart during a lockdown. And whatever's, you know, faster. Still very unfortunate either way, I feel. Because now Rocky shoots the stone spike, destroying the virus. Will make their way to the seaplane. And we can see there, they finished 14 minutes, 37 seconds real time. About 7 minutes in-game time. And I believe that is a very safe GG going to Rocky, taking home both of the player-chosen maps as we now enter the RNG maps. Ooh-wee. Alright, GG's once again. I love it when you can feel it on the throat that it has been a while since I last did this. I will take the opportunity at hand to get myself a refill on some water. We will be traveling to Colorado with 2 minutes and 25 seconds to spare. I will be right back. Hello again, everyone. I have returned. So, we have 50 seconds until we arrive. I hope you've all also taken the opportunity at hand to get some hydration as well. Not that you are... well, I would presume you aren't using your throat as much as I am right now. But in the case that you are, water certainly helps a lot. And regardless, it is a very, very lovely beverage to drink. G-Dog, thank you very kindly for the follow, by the way. We'll just throw that out there with 15 seconds until the next spin arrives. Just the last few seconds of time to kill, with Rocky doing some practice like so, and Deadly Muffin Man ready on the menu. As the spin arriving is Sean Rose with a silenced sniper rifle as the militia cook. Penelope Graves with a kitchen knife in the suit. Ezra Berg with a neck snap as the militia spec ops. And Maya Parvati with a fiber wire as a hacker. And, of course, no target pacification for a fiber wire kill. Always a classic. We will most likely be looking at a, shall we say, bridge start, considering the suit. Militia Cook is, as always, a bit of a bastard disguise to get. And then we have... what was it? It was Hacker and Militia Spec Ops. Hacker can be a bit annoying sometimes to get, as I recall. Rocky is opting to start as one, but how are you going to get the suit? Rocky? Rocky, how are you going to get the suit? So Rocky's loaded in as a hacker. But that's unfortunately impossible to complete the spin with. Deadly Muffin Man has started with the... has a suit start, but it is the default start on the perimeter of the farm. And they will take some time to enter the farm in question. We'll take a moment to replan now. And, you know, Rocky's doing the isolation on Ezra Berg here. And will restart due to the isolation in question, how it went, with the panic and all of that. It's still a hacker start. Get spotted while crowbarring open the door. That's another restart. As a hacker. Whilst Muffin Man has entered the farm itself, we'll be sneaking about. I believe this is the garden area. Yeah, look at this. You can see that on the minimap. Just by the barracks. Kind of in the midway point between the chef and the barracks, I would say, where you find the Spec Ops disguise. We'll get an accidental peekaboo on one of the guards, and then a full spotted by one of the guards on Deadly Muffin Man's end. So, we have a very rough start for both of our players here. This is very, very rough. Because as Reaper says in the chat, we are desperately hoping that Rocky isn't here for like 20 minutes, starting over and over as a hacker, only to, you know, eventually realize that the spin is impossible to complete, starting as a hacker. That's a replan. I repeat, we have a replan. Rocky is switching out the starting point. There we go. 3 minutes and 40 seconds into the spin, they have realized their error and will now start off in the West Bridge. Whew. Crisis averted, good people. Crisis averted. We'll use the crowbar to get through this gate. Will we see the neat little trick we saw earlier with pushing this guard over the ledge? Unfortunately not. As Rocky goes into melee combat with the guard instead. That is unfortunate. Deadly Muffin Man hiding about in the bushes of Colorado. Still very close to the perimeter start. Haven't quite entered Colorado proper, as Rocky now managed to successfully push the elite guard over the edge down to the basement of Esterberg, of which Rocky will now enter and hopefully isolate Esterberg in. There we go, you can see they've got their crowbar out. That's one guard down. And that's 2 guards down. And that's Esterberg down. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And keeping green guns at that. You love to see it. will make their way over the second floor of the house as Deadly Muffin Man enters. Here we go, they've now entered the barracks of Colorado, where you can find the Point Man and Malicious Spec Ops. They have turned on the sink, and that will be the Spec Ops going in to investigate it. That is perfect for Deadly Muffin Man, because then you can very easily just keep the Spec Ops here in the room together with the sink, and they will just never get found. It's fantastic. Whilst on Rocky's end, I believe they were trying to make a throwing distraction to catch one of the hackers, but caught themselves a guard instead, knocked them out, tried to drag their body, but unfortunately got spotted while dragging the body in question. So that is a restart, about 2 minutes into the run as well. And with a promising start at that, well, it's a tragedy to see. Will once again knock out the guard over the ledge. Deadly Muffin Man has the Spec Ops disguise. 3 minutes and 8 seconds into the run. They don't have any of the targets isolated, mind you. So they might have a bit of a rough time isolating Ezra Berg. We're all so used to isolating Ezra Berg directly at the start, unless you have like a no target pacification complication for Ezra. And even then, we're so used to... No, Rocky! Oh, right in my talking, they knocked out one of the hackers in the hacker room and got spotted by the elite guard who walks past. Oh, bloody heck, another restart. As Deadly Muffin Man knocks out both the technicians in the technician's hut with Sean Rose inside, manages to knock them out as well, all while keeping green guns. And I'm just really happy when that happens, okay? Because it's so satisfying when you can just keep the green guns. Especially as that guard made their head turn, about to see Deadly Muffin Man throw the crowbar at them. But yeah, Muffin Man just handled that excellently. Now has 1 target isolated, 3 to go. Rocky, back at it again, is in the hacker room with the guard that got them last time. Successfully knocks them out. Successfully knocks out the second hacker as well. Now, you just need to be careful that their bodies don't get found by this elite guard. Perhaps Rocky's planning to knock them out as well. That would make sense. Because I believe the only other... Oh no! No, that's a body found on Rocky's end. Oh, bloody heck. That might have been one of the hackers that they knocked out. Oh. Going in for a replan to figure something else out. As Deadly Muffin Man is now in the private lab of Esterberg, out here in the shed. You can see here, there's the monitor for the basement. They are 5 minutes and 40 seconds into the run. Perhaps they're opting to catch Ezra Berg in here, depending on where they are in their cycle. Oh, another restart from Rocky by the Iron Gate. Oh. And on Deadly Muffin Man's end, I just tried to catch Ezra Berg in the instinct there, see where they were. It seemed like they were walking towards the basement, but I'm not sure. And it would seem that, like, the match over at Linux Penguin has finished. I will not spoil the results, but just know that it's done, it's dusted, and I'm seeing some GGs from the players there. But regarding our players, Rocky will once again knock out the hackers. Now, what to do with the bodies? Because I believe it was their bodies that got found, but I might be wrong. We'll make a throwing distraction for the guard that goes around. But that's the wrong guard that's going to investigate the throwing distraction, the one who's playing video games. And that's a body found again! Yeah, no, they can see the hacker from all the way there, from all the way in that huge hole in the wall leading to the gaming room. Yeah, no, that is a bad spot to leave the hacker body. So yes, another restart for Rocky, unfortunately. And on Deadly Muffin Man's end, they will just get a very casual whoosh. Damn it. 7 minutes into the run and they got spotted while climbing the side of the house. That is unfortunate for Deadly Muffin Man. Right, and for that matter, hello, Raiders. The very lovely Raiders from Linux Penguin. We were just talking about you and how your match had ended. We're on the struggle bus of Colorado here. But look at this. Rocky managed to knock out the guard that was giving him so much trouble and manages to knock out both of the hackers in time before they notice the guard's body. This might be the run for Rocky, because they have had so much trouble with these two hackers in this hacker room and just getting them knocked out without that roaming guard finding their bodies. But now that they've succeeded in it, this might be it. This might be it for Rocky. They have Esterberg isolated, couldn't catch Penelope in time, so she will be on the move. That just leaves Sean Rose and Maya Parvati, and the potential strategy that Rocky might have for dealing with them. As Deadly Muffin Man once again turns on the sync for this Spec Ops. And yes, from Reaper in the chat, Sean's guard could be a problem for Rocky, as they do indeed walk up to the second floor of the house where they could potentially spot the bodies. But assuming they knock out Sean Rose in the technician's shed, would the guard just simply not go to the second floor? I'm just thinking if maybe they just casually idle by the... how do you say? By the technician's shed just forever, or if they route somewhere else. And that's a restart for Deadly Muffin Man in the barracks. Oh dear. As Rocky is making the chain lure for Penelope Graves. Oy. Oh damn. Sean's guard goes upstairs and goes to sleep once Sean dies. Oh damn. Oh, that could be a big problem indeed. And no, are you kidding with me? You saw that on Rocky's end. They were making the kill on Maya Parvati, and they did it well at that. Only to be spotted by one of the guards by the slurry pit, just turning over their head and seeing Rocky strangle Maya Parvati. Oh, are you kidding with me? Ugh. Yet another restart. Give Rocky a break. Oh, they will once again isolate Esterberg. Deadly Muffin Man will once again get themselves the Spec Ops disguise. We are almost halfway through the spin, folks. Almost halfway. Oh, dearie me. And look at that throwing knockout from Rocky on that guard. Can they get the hacker in time? That's one. What about the second one? They're just sitting there by the computer. Excellent. Right. So once again, Rocky's solved the puzzle of knocking out these 3 NPCs. We just have that question remaining on Sean's guard, and if they might spot the bodies, and if Rocky can just eliminate an exit in time in that case, and just all of that. Just all of that, all these shenanigans that you'd have to worry about here in Colorado. Deadly Muffin Man in the technician's shed will knock out both the technicians, this time much earlier in the run. You can see here from all of the runs so far how Deadly Muffin Man has just gotten faster and faster. Now here, 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the run, knocking out and stashing away the technicians before Sean Rose has entered. Sean Rose, for that matter, is just currently investigating the nitroglycerin on the safe. And for that matter, if anyone here is interested in more Linux Penguin, they will be casting the match in 10 minutes. It is Quality versus Look It's Me. That'll be casted over on Linux's channel once again. Of course, I'd love for you all to remain here. You're all a very lovely... You're all a very lovely audience. You really are. I've just felt some pain seeing Rocky rip once again. Oh... This time by the garage, knocking out the technician they lured over there. Ugh. Oh, okay. Do we have some luck over on Deadly Muffin Man's end, though? Because they've knocked out Sean Rose here. With a frontal KO, mind you, but, like, that's the least of our concerns at the moment. If they can just get themselves the militia cook and then the silent sniper rifle, they'll have Sean Rose in the clear. They also just need to isolate the rest of the targets, but you know, one thing at a time, okay? As Rocky makes the knockouts on the 3 NPCs once again. Oh, and Deadly Muffin Man making the knockout on the guard outside Esterberg's shed. Esterberg will be moving out in the target lockdown. That's scary. Muffin Man is opting to restart. Oh no. You didn't have to do that. I don't think so. Not even when it is a target lockdown. I don't think so. 11 minutes and 20 seconds left on the spin. Okay. You gotta do this real fast, Muffin Man, okay? Cause I'm used to Colorado spins taking like 9 minutes. You gotta go quick. And I suppose Rocky's in a similar situation as well. If they were to get one more rip, I believe they have time to make one last attempt with the current strategy that they have. But we'll just have to see, unfortunately. They're going to make the Chandler on Maya Parvati once again. Come on, Rocky. Come on, come on. What's going on? There's a technician right here. Did they hear the crowbar instead of Maya Parvati? Uh-oh. Oh, careful. Careful with going towards the technician by the generator. Activating the generator once again. We'll catch that same technician. We'll throw the throwing distraction for Maya Parvati. There we go. Maya Parvati's been caught. I repeat, Maya Parvati has been caught by Rocky's chain lure. Oh. Please, Maya, follow the chain lure, please. They're just in front of the box here, getting killed as they were investigating the briefcase. And that's green guns. Oh, what a relief. That is one target eliminated for Rocky. Esraberg isolated. Sean Rose here in the technician's shack. Will knock out the first technician. Will knock out the second one. And that is Sean Rose knocked out as well. There we go. 2 targets knocked out. Penelope Graves is the only one left standing on Rocky's end. And then, of course, the matter of eliminating them all. Don't forget about that. We'll make a throwing distraction for the militia cook on Rocky's end. Deadly Muffin Man has returned to Ezra Berg's shed. The fated shed. Knocks out the first guard by the window. Just in time for... No. Just in time for the other guard inside the shed to... No. Oh, you are kidding with me. That's a double rips. The first one by Deadly Muffin Man, with the guard inside the shed, noticing the guard knocked out by the window. And the second rip by Rocky, as they were knocking out the militia cook. Oh, you are kidding with me. We have 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining of the spin. Both our players just need to get this now if they want to complete the spin. But considering how long they've been at this, the odds that are stacked against them, oh, and just the morale and the nerves and like, I'm sad. I'm not even playing and I'm sad over all this. Oh, I'm so sorry to the both of you. Oh, bloody heck. When this match is over, I demand the both of you to just take a deep breath, realign yourselves, and just absolutely destroy the next map. For Colorado's sake. For Colorado's sake. 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Rocky will make the knockout on the guards. Yes, on the guard and hacker once again. Excuse my chuckle. A certain curry maker in the chat opted the very effective, although probably unwise, suggestion of destroying your keyboard. You need that, I'm afraid. Unless you're playing with a controller, you're going to need that the keyboard. That's another restart for Rocky, isn't it? That's another restart for Rocky in the gaming room. It's over now, isn't it? No, feels bad. Feels bad. Rocky, can you do this in 5 minutes and 5 seconds? I would love it if you could do this in 5 minutes and 5 seconds. No. 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 Deadly Muffin Man, can you do this in 4 minutes and 35 seconds? Rocky is just taking the opportunity at hand to vent out some frustrations. So we're all looking towards you now, Deadly Muffin Man. Here you are in the shed. 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the run. Sean Rose is about to enter. Here they are. 1, 2, and 3. That's the first technician knocked out. That's the second one. And that's Sean Rose. Three minutes and 40 seconds. That would be about 7 minutes and 40 seconds in-game time for Deadly Muffin Man. And here they are once again by Esterberg's shed. Here Esterberg is actually inside, ripe to get knocked out by Deadly Muffin Man like so, and eliminated just like that with the neck snap. Excellently done by Deadly Muffin Man. Excellently done. And you have a militia soldier, elite soldier disguise stashed by the shed as well for you to disguise yourself in. That's also very, very nice. Unfortunately, Penelope Graves and Maya Parvati are still alive and moving about as Deadly Muffin Man enters the house to presumably get themselves a hacker disguise, if I had to guess. Here we are. The fated room where Rocky spends so much time in. Oh, that whoosh from that enforcer guard. Oh, bloody heck, Muffin Man. Oh, bloody heck. Alright, what's the plan? Knocking out the first hacker. Knocking out the second one with a bit of delay. Just drag their body like so. Nice and snug by the wall. You know, best case scenario, this would help against the Sean Rose guard going upstairs to sleep. Because they shouldn't be able to notice that. But it is 1 minute and 15 seconds left of the run. I think it's very, very tight for Deadly Muffin Man to finish this. But maybe they can get one last thing before we end this. Maybe they can get some sort of one last hurrah before we end this miserable, miserable map. Let's see. They're on the second floor of the shed here. 30 seconds left. Maya Parvati just left and went under the hay bale. They have an agency pickup up here on the second floor. How fun. We never got to see that agency pickup until now. Might have been the sniper rifle, yeah. Yeah, that was a sniper rifle. Alright, hit move to count on everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Colorado is over. I said Colorado is over. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse my tone of voice. I do apologize. I said it was a miserable map. And I apologize to both of our players and the amount of rips that both of you got. Oh, you have my condolences. Nonetheless, remember what I said earlier. This is your moment to realign yourselves. This is your moment for a new chance. You got 3 minutes to prepare yourselves for Chongqing. Just seeing... just seeing the messages being sent from both Deadly Muffin Man and Rocky here. Just chatting about how tough that spin was. And yeah, we can see, like, from the mind of Rocky here, they were trying to get everyone first cycle, and then realized to purposefully let Penelope go and get her on her second cycle. But by that point, they had already lost too much time to actually complete the spin. And yeah, here's from the words of Deadly Muffin Man. Doesn't quite know the cycles, unfortunately. Still learning. Charging Ezra in the shed. But to be fair, you did get there in the end. You did get an elegant elimination on Ezra Berg by the end of the spin there. So it's just a matter of practicing Colorado some more, getting greater hang of the cycles that exist there, and perhaps completing a Colorado spin next match. You have my best wishes, Deadly Muffin Man. And same to you, Rocky, of course. Don't want to leave you out. Whew. 35 seconds until we arrive, everyone. This will be the first time Deadly Muffin Man is playing Chongqing in a match, with Rocky, as we can see by the record, having quite the experience here in Chongqing. That right there is 27 matches played on this map. So let's have a look-see at how this'll go, shall we? The spin in question is Hush with a fall as the perfect test subject, and Imogen Royce with a fiber wire as a facility guard. The fiber wire returns with a vengeance. But hey, at least it's not no target KO this time. Let's have a look-see here. Rocky will load in immediately, understandably so. Deadly Muffin Man opting to start with a Riverside Walkway. It has been mentioned before, but it will be mentioned again. Just the absolute respect we have for Deadly Muffin Man as a player. They don't have like all of the starting location and such, but that doesn't stop them from playing anyway. And just still having fun and playing against opponents and just being a very, very lovely roulette player. That's not to mention casting as well. Like, they've joined the caster team, and I got the honor to join them as a co-caster for their first, like, cast yesterday. It was lovely. So yeah, by all means, respect. And on Rocky's end, they have entered the office of Hush and will knock them down. Will trigger the target lockdown for Imogen Royce, since they were speaking. Oh, and I just noticed that message from Reaper47. Excuse me. I appreciate you for keeping the spin up for Deadly Muffin Man to finish. No complaints there at all. Oh, Deadly Muffin Man, no! We're just outside that keypad door with the female dumpling cook who's trying to remember the code. And she just had to spot Deadly Muffin Man. That's unfortunate. So they will restart once again by the walkway. Rocky is disguised as the test subject and will drag Hush over for the fall kill. Just like that. Now, only Imogen remains. And I mean, it can't be denied. It's a very good combo there. Getting the facility guard disguised for Imogen. No, Rocky, no! No! Walking out in front of the guard, where it's a trespassing area, as the perfect test subject. Instead of going through the kitchen. Ugh. So they start off once again by the balcony. Deadly Muffin Man is now inside the facility. Here we go. Will use their camera to very carefully get the glass panel. Oh, sorry, they got spotted. Just in time for Rocky to rip as well. Double rips. Are you kidding with me? Oh. So yeah, that's double rips. Rocky now opting to instead start inside the block as a block guard. Even playing field for both of our players. 4 minutes and 15 seconds real time into the spin. And, well, I mean, let's see here. They both have their respective strategies. Well, I say that, but Rocky's now switched up the starting location specifically, but it's still a very similar strategy to before. Knocking out Hush, triggering the target lockdown for Imogen. We'll make a pistol distraction into the lab as they drag Hush's body, and will now make their way to the perfect test subject once again. There we go. Their disguise is grabbed. And Muffin Man will once again enter the ICA facility. Just gotta enter the code like so. Very nice, very nice. Now, let's see. Because this is where Muffin Man ripped last time. So let's see if they can get past here without, so... There we go. We'll get some like teensy tiny whoosh. But it's okay. As Rocky makes the elimination on Hush, making their way back into the lab, and this time going through the kitchen like so. That's what we want to see. That's what we like to see. There we go. Shooting out the drone for Imogen to notice. Now, I believe it's just a waiting game. will break open the gate and get themselves their agency pickup. It's a Calmer. And they will also purposefully get spotted by one of the drones. And Deadly Muffin Man has Imogen in the core of the facility. But I don't think they have access, unfortunately. Unless they pull off some sort of shenanigans. Now, where is Rocky going? Oh, they're going... Right, they're going through the same entrance as Deadly Muffin Man was using for the ICA entrance. Getting a huge whoosh from the dumpling cook lady. But it's okay. Rocky did not rip. Rocky did not rip. Speaking of whooshes, Deadly Muffin Man just did a peekaboo on that facility guard. Just outside these here bathrooms. Ooh, careful. There we go. No! What? But no! Deadly Muffin Man. Rocky, no! No! Are you serious? Ah! Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Okie doke, Deadly Muffin Man getting spotted in the bathroom. And then Rocky getting also spotted. Just as they were about to make the kill on Imogen. Maybe, you know, getting the facility guard disguise first and then making the kill if one wants to be really specific. But... Come on, Rocky! You have the strategy. You have the strategy, and we just had a little hiccup at the end there. That's fine. That's fine. You just do it again without the hiccup at the end, and it'll be all fine and dandy. And Deadly Muffin Man will enter. You see, they went with a different starting location, starting off in the rooftops. That's one of the Hush's personal guards. And they will shoot out the drone for Imogen Royce to notice there, like so. 50 seconds into the run. Let's see here. Who do you want to go for, Deadly Muffin Man? Do you want to go for Imogen first, or do you want to go for Hush first? Judging by your movement, it would seem that you are moving towards Imogen Royce, who will be walking up over the, stairs of the facility. Any moment now. Any moment now. Any moment now. Do I hear any moments now from the chat? Any moment now. Any moment. Any moment. Yes, and Rocky managed to eliminate Hush a few moments earlier. There we go, there we go. And we have Imogen Royce remaining once again. Just need to make sure that they get her eliminated without getting ripped, which would be very appreciated. What is the plan for Deadly Muffin Man? Are they trying to shoot out all of the drones? Question mark? Another whoosh from Rocky there with the dumpling cook lady. Not as bad as last time, but I still found it noteworthy. But yeah, it does seem like Muffin Man is shooting out all of the drones as we speak. As Rocky has entered the facility. There she is. There's the bodyguard and Imogen Royce once again. Rocky's got the Calmer in hand. Will Calmer, Imogen Royce's bodyguard, now, like that. Get their disguise. Good, good, good. Bring out the fiber wire. Oh, there we go. Rocky's got it. Rocky's got it. I repeat, Rocky's got it. Imogen is down. They just need to exit. We'll exit via the motorbike over here. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Nothing bad, nothing bad. We have a finished note on the admin page. 10 minutes and 45 seconds real time. That's it. Silent Assassin, 5 stars. Rocky will take it home with a score of 7-1. GG's. GG's, good people. Holy heck. Oh, bloody heck. We will see over there in match number 6. That is Rocky moving up to go against the Reaper 47, the very admin of this match. How fun. With Deadly Muffin Man unfortunately falling down to the loser's bracket to go up against loser of, I believe that is 25? Yes, 25? That would be either Volcat or the winner of Quality and Look It's Me. Quality versus Look It's Me, that's the match playing right now over on Linux's channel. We shall give Linux a very lovely raid, so you all can have a look-see at that. Give me just a second. There they are, Linux Penguin. You were so kind and raided me, and now I will return the favor. So, I thank you all once again very kindly for watching. Thank you also to Reaper for being a very, very lovely admin. And of course, thanks to players. Have a lovely RR15. Editor's note. I raided a bit too late. I just noticed on the stream that Quality versus Look It's Me has already finished. Welcome to the results screen, raiders. Bloody heck. Well. Have a good night, folks.